The future begins the moment you choose to believe in something greater than your past. It starts when you stop doubting your worth and start building the life you know you're meant to live. The road may not be easy, but every step forward is a victory over everything that tried to hold you back. The future is not something that simply happens to us. It's something we are constantly creating through our actions, our mindset, and our willingness to move forward even when the path is unclear. Don't be afraid of what's ahead. The future may be unknown, but it holds the potential for growth, discovery, and transformation. It's not about knowing exactly where you're going, but trusting yourself enough to keep going. Every decision you make, no matter how small, becomes a brick in the foundation of your future. Choose wisely, dream fearlessly, and build with intention. Your future isn't written in fate, it's written in effort. It belongs to those who show up every day, even when it's hard, and who keep believing even when it would be easier to give up. The person you become tomorrow starts with the discipline you choose today. A powerful future is not made overnight, but day by day, choice by choice. The future did not belong to the lucky. It belongs to those who prepare, persist, and dare to dream bigger than their current reality. It's okay not to have all the answers about the future. What matters most is that you keep asking the right questions and never stop becoming more than you were yesterday. Don't wait for the perfect moment to begin. The future isn't waiting for perfection, it's waiting for action. Start now and let progress be your guide. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do for your future is to walk away from what no longer serves you, even if it's familiar, even if it's comfortable. Your past does not define your future. Every new sunrise gives you permission to reinvent yourself and start again with more wisdom than before. The greatest investment you can make is in the version of yourself who hasn't arrived yet. Be patient. Greatness takes time. You may not control everything that happens in your future, but you always control how you prepare for it, respond to it, and rise from it. The road ahead may be filled with challenges, but don't forget you are stronger than the storm and wiser than you were yesterday. The future belongs to the ones who choose hope over fear, action over excuses, and growth over comfort. It's not about how fast you reach your goals, but how intentionally you build your future along the way. Slow progress is still progress. No one can see your future as clearly as you can. So don't let anyone else write your story or shrink your vision. Protect your dream. It's yours for a reason. You don't need all the answers to take the first step. The future often reveals itself only to those who are brave enough to begin. One day, your future self will thank you for the risks you took, the battles you faced, and the belief you held on to when everything felt uncertain. Every sunrise brings a new opportunity to change the course of your life. No matter how yesterday ended, the future starts now with you. Don't measure your future by your current reality. Growth happens in silence, in persistence, and in moments when no one is watching. Trust the process. You don't have to know exactly where you're going to start walking. The courage to begin, even when the road is uncertain, is what leads you to a future worth living. Every version of your future starts with a single decision to believe that you are capable of more than your current circumstances suggest. Sometimes the most important part of the future is not what you achieve, but who you become along the way. Character is the real destination. The future favors those who are bold enough to imagine a different life and brave enough to chase it, even when it feels far away. You will never find the future in someone else's approval. True progress begins when you stop asking for permission and start following your own path. Time doesn't wait for anyone, but the beauty of the future is that it's still unwritten, and every moment is a fresh chance to shape the ending. The people who changed the future are not the ones who had it all figured out. They're the ones who kept going even when they didn't. Let your dreams be stronger than your doubts. The future doesn't need you to be perfect. It just needs you to be persistent. You can't predict what's coming, but you can prepare who you are becoming. And that's the most powerful way to meet the future. There will be setbacks. There will be fear. But the future belongs to those who stand up one more time, then they fall. Don't be so focused on the future that you forget the present is where it begins. Every great tomorrow is built with today's effort. Your future is not built by what you hope for, it's built by what you work for, pray for, and never give up on. The future holds no guarantees, and that's what makes it beautiful. It means anything is still possible. The most dangerous thing you can do is believe that your best days are behind you. The truth is, the future is always waiting for you to claim it. What you envision today becomes the reality of tomorrow. So feed your mind with hope, your heart with purpose, and your hands with action. Don't fear the future just because the past hurt you. Every new day is a chance to begin again, stronger, wiser, and more prepared. The future is is not a gift, it's a challenge to grow, to heal, to rise, and to become everything you are meant to be. Most people wait for the right time to start. But the truth is, your future begins the moment you decide that you waited long enough. You were not born to live in fear of what comes next. You were made to step into the unknown with faith and become the author of your own story. Sometimes the future you want requires you to let go of the version of yourself that was comfortable. Growth and comfort rarely live in the same place. The future doesn't ask you to be perfect. It asks you to be present, consistent, and willing to grow through the unknown. Every small act of courage today opens a bigger door tomorrow. You don't need to see the entire staircase to take the first step. Sometimes the future reveals itself only when you trust the process and keep climbing. There will be seasons of waiting, of confusion, of quiet progress. Don't mistake them for failure. The future is unfolding, even when you can't yet see the bloom. Your future isn't built on luck or timing. It's built on the moments no one sees, the late nights, the hard decisions, the belief that your effort matters. No matter how slow you move, you're still creating momentum toward the future you desire. Growth isn't always visible, but it is always valuable. Don't rush the future. Trust that what's meant for you will find you, as long as you're doing the inner work to be ready when it arrives. Let go of the version of yourself that's afraid to fail. The future needs your boldness more than your perfection. The future holds more than you've imagined, but you must first let go of the fear that tells you you're not worthy of it. Every great future began with someone who simply refused to give up. Be that person, the one who keeps going even when no one is watching. One day, the effort you're putting in now will become the very reason your future self smiles with gratitude. Keep planting seeds. The harvest will come. The future is a canvas of infinite possibility, and every decision you make today is a brushstroke. Paint boldly. Even if your hands shake, masterpiece takes time. You are not running out of time, you're unfolding. Growth doesn't happen on a deadline, and your future will bloom in its own perfect season. When you feel lost about the future, remember this. Even stars are born in the dark. Uncertainty is not the end, it's the beginning of something powerful. It's okay if the future scares you. That means it matters. That means there's something ahead that's bigger than your fear and worth fighting for. No one else can live your future for you. It's your vision, your path, your fire. Don't wait for permission to begin becoming who you were meant to be. Sometimes the best way to honor your future is to leave behind everything that no longer grows you, including your own limiting beliefs. You are not behind in life. You are exactly where you need to be to learn, evolve, and prepare for the future that's already making its way to you. What seems like a delay today is often just life making space for something better. Trust the timing of your future even when it feels slow. The future is not a place you arrive. It's a journey you walk, step by step, shaped by your choices, your values, and your determination to keep going. You may not be able to control the future, but you can control your readiness for it. Strength, mindset, and faith, these are your tools. Dreams don't expire, and neither does your potential. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. The future still has room for your story. Sometimes your future requires you to let go of the familiar, to step into discomfort, and to trust that the unknown holds more than the past ever could. You will never regret giving your future a chance. Regret only comes when you allow fear to keep you stuck where you don't belong. The future isn't found in a perfect plan. It's revealed through brave steps, honest efforts, and a heart willing to try again and again. Your future self is watching. Make choices today that they'll thank you for, even if those choices feel small, hard, or unnoticed right now. Even the brightest futures begin in uncertain places. You don't have to feel ready, you just have to be willing. The future becomes clearer when you stop chasing what looks good and start pursuing what feels right for your soul, not just your status. Every time you keep going instead of giving up, you're proving to the future that you're ready for the life you say you want. Don't just hope for a better future, prepare for it. Train your mind, feed your purpose, and act like the life you want is already yours. One day, you'll look back and realize the storm you're in now was preparing you for the future you prayed for. Stay steady. It's all connected.